see how this goes. This is stream test number 2, and I'm looking for. We're looking to see if it's droppy or lossy. We took it off Wi-Fi today, so the goal here is to see if just on a very basic script what will happen. So we're gonna play one round of our thing. And just keep on and drop frames. Sounds good, let's go. Yeah, we're testing new internet stuff. So stream screws up, I want to know, but I'm watching the I'm watching it drop frames myself. It's been a wild one, Anthony. Fighting with the insurance, fighting with Rectum. I have no idea why it says talk shows and podcasts. Change that. But I'm alright. Could be worse. Happy New Year. Can't call that. Wrong game. What are you doing to me? I've done that. It's rough out there. Oh boy. But fingers crossed we have no drop frames in this session, and then I'll be really happy. This could be bad. It's early enough. Because I'm hoping that it's not outside as our frame drop. It was we were connected via Wi-Fi to this new setup. Come on, guys. Okay. Uh-oh. Those are pretty cut off. Yeah, no more fours with this. There, no more fours. Yeah. So on tap, Goddess of Wisdom. Not today, probably. Ridley wants me to play through Metroid Dread, so we're gonna make that happen. Rectum is just the worst company to ever have to call and expect service. That's the problem. Oh boy. Yeah, that's probably okay. I'm grandfathered into an old plan that costs half of what they currently sell. It's just the internet speed is not particularly fast. I mean, it's fine. It's just not fast. Our plan is for 20 Mbps. We get more than that. Don't wreck me, bro. No, we did not. Because it would cost us double for just people watch cable here. So that needs to work. Oh boy. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. Now let's take the safer route here. Because this is a pretty good shape. So no, I'm using a router. No, I'm using a modem from T-Mobile for internet. internet. Well, they're ready to go out, huh? Jesus. If we actually got the reach, I would have taken it as long as I like the tile. Oh boy, that's a no bueno. I can't throw that tile. This is too close to that 5. They're ready to go out, so I'm throwing Genbutsu on that guy. That is certainly not happening. I need one more tile. It's probably gonna be the 3. Whoa! Whoa! Buddy, uh-oh. Get me out of this business. Oh man. I was correct though. I held poison. This is not an ideal situation, but it saved my ass. Who's this? Hey, Nisbet. So yes, we've basically had screwed up internet for days, and so there was a whole screw up with the way that they provisioned the speeds for the internet, and I basically spent hours on the phone trying to understand what the hell happened, because basically they keep telling us they're rolling out faster speeds even for legacy clients like us, and in the process the person that comes out sets it up so we have like 100 Mbps, which is just fine. Like there isn't that much demand on it, and I don't really care about fast downloads. Well, they told us we had to buy a new modem for speed purposes, and that the old one's not going to be compatible with their network. And depending on who I talk to, like I know the right answer. It's just that why is the company telling me 4 different answers or 7 different answers about this? So, turns out that the tech that came out here, as well as the phone line, provisioned the modem incorrectly, or rather, whatever the heck was set up in their system for the month of December was set with a different provisioning, despite us still having the same billing codes. That's the loose part of it I understand. But no one can answer the question, like, what actually happened? Like, I had to buy... Hey, Koya, we're trying. Currently, we have 0 drop frames. And I remember yesterday we had a full drop, and we had about a 3% packet loss, which to me is the local interference from Wi-Fi problem. That's usually how I would identify that. So, what is this guy doing? This is a flush, isn't it? That doesn't have to be, but looks like they're dumping. Yeah, they're dumping other suits. Okay. So, after we've had a million bazillion service calls out here, we're gonna dump this 1-3. Not really, Niz. The people that come out here generally are much more useful. The problem is calling the company, it's just Stonewall, and no one has an answer. And then you try to go to higher-ups just to get an answer as to what is happening. Like, we're basically, Rectum treats their legacy clients like shit. That's the easiest way. And they treat their current customers like shit, too. Yeah, the phone people are just reading a prompter, I get that. But the weird thing is like, it's just... How do we not get the same answer from week to week? But the crux of it is that if we were to upgrade to their latest and greatest plans, there's no deals for... If you're a new client, it's really not a deal, because you have to sign a 2-year contract with them for just like $40 off. I'm basically folding here, by the way. This hand is super Grover. And it would basically cost, just to get us, the only difference would be is that we have to redo our cable subscription. Hang on, I gotta focus on this stupid hand. We're just hard folding. Is this after the... Yes, okay, 8's good too. Okay, we're just folding again. That's loose. Damn, didn't feel it. That was an open. So we would have to redo our television package because they don't offer the channels the same way that they're offered on our old plan. So we'd have to basically, in order to just get the couple random channels that we like, we have to buy every single one of their stupid add-on packs. And then so by the time you tabulate it all up, oh dear lord. Well, at least another deal. We're still in East 1. it would basically cost around $250 a month. And even if I just wanted basic service for them, it's $150 a month. We would lose a lot of the stuff that we have. And for how frequently we have issues with picture breakup and stuff. And that was how this whole thing started, is just that they had... This whole thing. So we bought this new modem. Or new modem. Because we were assuming we were going to get these faster speeds from now on, and we were told that we should be getting 300 Mbps in the house now permanently. Well, we were lied to, and no one can answer that so much. So it goes back down to 30. But the whole thing was, you buy the new modem, and both modems had the same performance. But the problem is the new modem, anytime they have a blip on the outside, it's like somebody plugging the router in reverse. I can't. Like when when service comes back up, your stuff renegotiates and figures out how it works. Well, the problem is that anytime this new modem saw a blip in service outside, I couldn't talk to it locally, and so it's clear the cable and stuff turned back on, but it don't work. The modem doesn't come back up, so I wouldn't have internet for an hour because I wouldn't notice, because I'm not watching TV. But then I started leaving the TV on because I'm checking the quality of the, when the internet goes out. I'm like, well, the cable's out too, so then the cable's back on, but internet's not back on. So I have to reset the router and the modem multiple times just to get it to renegotiate what the heck was happening. So I said, okay, screw all of that. We're going back to the old modem, which if you provide your own stuff, you have to call them up and register it with their system. So we did that. And the whole thing was our speed got reset at the time of that happening, and that was the ultimate frustration. Where I'm like, you guys need to tell me why that happened, and they can't. It's gonna fold here. This is way early. This is way early. This hand is okay. It's just I don't feel I can really go after it very hard. 9 arguably better. So there's just a lot of facets to this story, and it's just the number of supervisors, and because keep in mind, the whole thing also revolves around our cable TV did not work correctly. There were errors on the modem, but at least the internet mostly worked. We're gonna have to throw these 9s, aren't we? Wow, we really just should have kept playing this stupid hand, or at least thrown one of the 9s. No, this I don't know. This hand is not ideal. I mean, we were at least Ryan Shanton. Now I shouldn't feel bad about not playing this hand. This hand is. The more I look at it, yeah, we would have to throw in a lot of tiles I don't like. 1/4 mana is very scary to me here. But anywho, so that's loosely the story. So I'm like, okay, of all the other options I have out here, many of them don't have better speeds or better service. We have basically my choices are WoW Internet, which has terrible customer service, but if you just wanted internet from them, maybe it's fine. And they go up to 1.2 gig. The issue is it's $100 a month, and that's the only plan that does not have a data cap. All of their other plans have a data cap attached to them. They cost less, so I might be interested in buying something cheaper. But that's just, I'm just telling you how it works with them. And I mean, as far as I understand it, they work, but it's just I have lots of terrible customer relation stories with them. So the other options, like AT&T and stuff, they only offer 75 Mbps, so I could barely do better than what I'm doing now. And then I'm also now dealing with another company. So the cheapest option right now, I'm getting about 300, and we're testing the upload. I don't know, Niz. I mean, they've been around a really long time. I personally have nothing against them. It's just going from people in the neighborhood that have the service, and they're also the kind of people that don't call when there's a problem and don't know how to, I can't let's just say I can't necessarily 100% trust their opinion on it. It would be the kind of thing if they had a truck. So the reason that T-Mobile home internet is here now is because it's 300 Mbps and 60 up, but I think there's a swarming issue with it where it doesn't I think if a lot of the bandwidth kind of fluctuates all over the place. Don't expect you're always going to get that, but you should always get at least something good. Just So what we're trying to test here is the upload, because one thing that happens with these 5G... So basically it's using the 5G network, so outside there's no wires. But inside I can connect it via Ethernet. I can put a router on it. The people on the phone did not really know how to deal with that. But it's okay, because I went online and online helped me. We gotta call this, don't we? Yeah, it's a big enough pot. We gotta play this, I feel. We're not really one away though. I don't know. Maybe that was bad to call that. Nah, you know what? It's okay because there's basically no Dora in this hand, so this is okay. Penchant, really bad. Let's just dump the Penchant. So yeah, so they offer a 2-week free trial service, as well as like if I keep it for 2 months, they basically have one of those stupid Visa gift cards or a billing credit to give me the first 2 months back. So I figured it's worth a shot because I don't have to have. Literally they just send me the stuff, I plug it in and see what happens. And after seeing what happened with the 5G upgrade in our area, like what I get on my phone, I get 300 Mbps on my phone. And it doesn't seem... It's hard to tell what's when it actually has a hiccup. Oh, good. Oh, good. We got a Hasu here. That's cool. I like that this guy lost 1,000 points on this hand. Because I'm just hemorrhaging points right now. This person is either a Smurf or just lucky today. They've won every hand. Or our tied hands. They've had a hand every single hand. So let's see how many matches they've played. 50, right? Yeah. Well, they're good at East. Actually, they're just lucky. Their win percentage isn't even that high. But yeah, so I'm just trying to find a way to not have to deal with upgrading Rectum and dealing with how frustrating their everything is. So what's amazing right now is we currently have 0 drop frames, which is exactly what I want to see, and this tells me that this might be a solution. And I have to basically figure out a place to put repeaters in the house. Like, if you live in... Like, this is not a shill for T-Mobile, but, like, I'm honestly impressed with this service. Like, if you use a router with port forwarding, I have to figure out stuff. So you can plug a router into it. I don't know what the limitations that are, but if your goal is to watch frickin' Netflix and not have to deal with cable company, they offer $50 a month. And there's a trial, and I'm like, well, I might as well see how it goes. Why are we cunning? They just gave me more money, potentially. This could be a big hand for us. I just need to hit the other tile. But yeah, so... it's just been a wild week. Like, I spent many, many hours on the phone with these idiots. We could call this and then throw away something. No, I really can't call that. But I had a problem with my eyes, so we had to go. My glasses messed up, and then we found out. Then I had not a crazy emergency, but I had an issue with my eyes. So we just get a rushed appointment to an eye doctor. Not rushed, but I found the earliest appointment I could with a place that I thought was reasonable. But what happened with my glasses that started the whole fiasco was that the people did not apply the anti-reflective coating correctly. We're working on it, Ant. It hasn't happened yet. Okay, well, we have to throw the knot. Okay, we gotta throw the knot Dora tile first. If we get, like, a better tile, we might do this, but that 5 is super dangerous. Game. Can't do this, game. Game. 3 did go. Please don't kill me. No, I'm not blind, man. Oh! Well, that's like 8K. And that's why we threw the Dora, because it was safe. Well, maybe it wasn't that safe. This kid has won every single hand, by the way. Or it was a tie. They bend the deal. It's still East 1, meaning that they have not lost their deal yet. it's still the first hand of the game. So okay, so no, it's just that I have. I mean, you might as well know. I have a chronic dry eye problem that, as usual, doctors misdiagnose and like try to give me over the counter stuff. Well, I had an episode where I was like, I get them all the time, but in this particular episode, it was not fun, and I'm like, what's going on with my eyes? Because there's, of course, you get floaters and all sorts of stuff, but the key thing is like I'm just outside pumping gas, and there's like, if you could imagine that, remember how old televisions used to have the, when you have a snowy picture? Pretend that the entire background of your vision just has snowy picture all the time. And I could even see like the veins and stuff in my eyes because of how dry they were. Like I could actually see the rods and cones kind of thing. So part of the reason that I just, for whatever reason, over time, just tend to live in more darker lit things is because of, so I don't mind going outside. It's just that, we didn't have snow, but I mean, like, we're in the middle of winter and it's just, we had a bright sunny day, and I'm like, oh, but like anytime I get a lot of light in my eye, it causes a lot of irritation. I also have really, really fun allergy situation. So basically putting any kind of drop or any eye irritant, basically just pretend you're in hay fever season and your eyes are just itchy and watery all the time, or they're completely dried out once they get complete. So anywho, there's a drug for this, for chronic dry eye. And like, so the previous eye doctors tried to give me like eye washes and tell me to buy over-the-counter drops. I got all of them. None of them work. And for a while I did, it's one of those stupid drugs that has way too much insurance involved with it. And in short, the insurance situation is such that the drug, like an eye drop, is like $500 a month. Yes, that is exactly what we're looking for, Ant. That I've had multiple eye doctors say you should get this, and so the problem is it requires a prior authorization through insurance. That was the door tile. We should have not done that. It's early enough, but yeah. So the problem is now Restasis has a generic. The problem is I've described exactly how reactive my eyes are to putting anything in them, and because what we wrote up on what the plan is to put many, many, many eye drops in the eyeballs on a daily basis. He said you need to have the least irritative version of everything. So he I don't think he knew that the generic just came out. The problem is there's only one generic. The other problem is the inactive ingredients, and if you buy lots of eye drops, you'll understand that the inactive ingredients can cause, they tend to cause more burning, irritation. So if you're putting them in all the time, you would rather not do this. So essentially, I need to get a prior authorization so my insurance will pay for the brand name drug, because now there's this other option out there, which the generic is not like some $2 thing. That costs basically just as much. So there's no going around, like, I have insurance, the insurance is supposed to pay for it, but for whatever reason, despite having been on the phone with the insurance for like more than 4 hours this week, like I called them every single, I spent way more than 4 hours. I have all the cars recorded, it's like six to 8 hours, but cool. So okay, the trick is that, what is happening? I can't throw that tile, guys. We just throw the pair here. We threw the 6. We'll throw the 6 again. We can go to the 1. But yeah, so they just need the prior authorization, and basically this, oh boy, this song and dance between the insurance. Oh, they actually got a good hand out of that. Jerks. Between the doctor's office, which, like, I'm the stupid messenger again for my insurance company that for some reason can't communicate with people. Like, this should have been done in 20 minutes. I should have had the drugs on Tuesday, and it's now, well, it's Sunday, and I still don't have the drugs, and that's just the frustration. So I'm just beyond frustrated because, like, Niz here is looking for stuff for a con that's in 3 months. And I have no, I have no, not no beans. What's the phrase we always use? No more spoons. I'm out of spoons for the week. And then other personal emergencies and stuff, family, it's just like, have to be. Yeah, it does, doesn't it? But I did get you, I have to get you a nicer lit. I have a picture somewhere that we used for another con book, or at least a set of pictures that I had to go through and like, oh, just take this one. But I don't have, you know. But you need to get me, if you still need stuff from me, hit me up. Because I am trying to take care of all that. Okay. Well, you know, it's basically just program descriptions and stuff. So at some point, just send me a list of what you have. It's basically going to be about that. We might. It's generally not a problem to switch out, like, hey, I know who so-and-so's not going to be here, or we have a musician group that wants to do this, we can flip a panel. It's going to be about the same number of panels. The most exciting one would be the Mystery Roast. We need to make sure that that one happens and is awesome. And then the other thing I want to do on main, or at least some kind of stage, don't do main, just a stage. Yeah, so I need a list or something. Yeah, can you send me? Hang on, I gotta focus on this stupid hand. Come on. Oh, I'm dealer. This is a real problem. Oh no. Oh, 8 it is. Oh no. This is a super dangerous situation. Oh boy. I think I have to play. Let's play. Okay, good to know. Oh. I have no Yaki here. This is a Nobutan shape. We gotta get out of his hand, man. Uh-oh. That's super dangerous. But I can't exactly fold at this point. I have to play. Me too. So send me what I need to continue what we're doing. Oh boy. This is bad. We're gonna lose this hand. All I need is what you have from me currently. That's the list that I need. I just need the current list of stuff. And then we can work from that. Yes! Yes! Give me your monies! Yes! Yes, just send you. Let's just go from that and let me know loosely where we need to be at. Because I know you're still further off, but we gotta print stuff, we gotta do stuff, so. Wow. I just stole all these people's money. So the key thing of this is, do I have stable internet? Please no drops. We have dropped 0 frames. We might have a winner in T-Mobile internet. Ridley warned me that it's that upload speeds on the 5G thing, but this is great. So what it tells me is if you don't want the lossiness, you got to have a router or something directly connected, and that's fine. That's how it's always been in the house. It's just I can't magically have them produce wires coming into the house. So, like, the most annoying thing about the past, like, 'cause it's really been like the past 2 weeks. Like, I didn't tell you this, the garage door busted. So am I. But from what I know, how, like, I do wireless, well, I just do internet. I'm a programmer, so I deal with a lot of, like, I know some of the hardware stuff going on. Once it goes out to the net, I mean, they already, like, if your phone was, if people's phones were screwing up and dropping all the time, people would be frustrated as all hell. So I'm assuming that not the machine code, the coding theory behind how how mobile networks work probably use some of the bandwidth to make better encodings, such that if there is some type of issue, it could always correct it, and it's happening in such a split second that it doesn't show up as a packet loss. But yeah, I wish you could get it out where you're at, Koya, because this sounds like something that would help you to not have to deal with Rectum. But no, this is really good. This is exactly what I was hoping to see. Like, I'm not trying to stream in 1080 60, but like we up the quality to like a 2500, 3000 you know, K-bit stream, just so that if there's ever, we don't have to worry about there being an issue. It's just always going to be a standard, you know, a standard floor kind of thing. Because we used to stream at like 1000 to understand what the 2 or 3 Mbps up. You know, it's just it's a brand new year. Happy New Year, everybody! And the goal of this new year was to you know, we got office stuff going on. We got a million other things I'm going to tell you about. Everything has been, you know, it's the beginning of the year. Everyone's like super, super busy. We want to hit the ground running kind of thing. And just everything is hurry up and wait, you son of a bitch. It's 1K, so I don't care. But you know, everything is hurry up and wait, and that thing you wanted to work on, I got a problem for you that isn't that problem that also requires your immediate attention, just every day. So did I send this picture? Let me put this picture out there of the garage door, which is just the best. Niz will appreciate this. I don't know where our garage door percentage is. Is this it? Where is it? I can find it. Is it? Let's see if I can find it. I'll drop the 3 here. Please don't dox me, bro. Yeah. So, fun story. So, there's a picture of a garage door. And why are we looking at that wheel of the garage door? Because that wheel of the garage door is supposed to be in the top track of the garage door. So I get a text that's like, hey, garage door won't close. No, I didn't, Niz. I did not hear what happened to your car. While you're... So the whole thing is garage door goes down and then keeps coming back up, and it looks like it's like warping the track and everything. It's a total shit show. So we're you know, I get involved with this, pull the thing down, and I'm like checking to see where it's getting caught, and I eventually realized, hey, the other side, that wheel is in the top track. Well, no shit, Sherlock, it ain't gonna work. So okay. So this whole bracket, which was slightly bent, and you can see that there's like warping from like the wheel literally popped out. Yeah, so it's fixed now, but it was just like for a few hours it was a problem. So let's see what you got going on here. Oh no, I've had that happen on a freeway in the middle of Wisconsin. That was one of the most crazy things I've ever had happen. Oh, this person, Toyman, is Ricci. Why is it always the freeway? Alright, match over. I better get second, man. 3K. Wow, the Toyman did the math. Toyman did the math to not bankrupt the guy. Now any sumo ends the match. I'm sorry to hear that. Because, like, you know, cars ain't cheap anymore, man. Well, they weren't cheap to begin with, but now with how things are going, nothing is cheap. They have to put signs up that about eggs here. If you want your egg ball, you're limited to four eggs. That's all you get. Well, 4 cartons of eggs. Like, is there like a resale? Like, what is happening with eggs? Well, I know what's happening. The middlemen that run the economy. Oh. The good news is that my car had to be taken care of over the holiday, and it was taken care of. And as far as everything else being screwed up, the car's in pretty good shape. A lot of the repairs that I thought needed to be done and tune-up stuff were close, but not there yet. And the car is behaving as it should, so it's good. I thought I needed like brakes, tires, and all kinds of stuff. It's just not something I've been looking at. So I said, you guys are going to look at it, so just let me know. And then they're like, no. Probably like 6-12 months out on a lot of that stuff. So cool. Because I just had to do a lot of running around. Oh yeah, the other thing is the laptop has a fan in it that is screwing up and needs to be replaced. But of course it's a laptop fan. There was a whole schlemazel. So I finally got the heat tape and all the stuff I need is here. And now I can finally, now that in case anything stupid happens, places are open again, I can get this all done and taken care of. But basically it should be as simple as cutting the fan out from the thermal tape. Color I wanted. Mm-hmm. Huh! The gods of dings, dents, and scratches said, "It's about time, man. Let's go."
Oh.
Uh-oh. Of course, I haven't seen a 4 or a 7. This is a pretty good weight. Hope we're having a good New Year. We don't talk as much as we should, Nance. We should talk more. We're just gonna go. The person, so Shimo-cha here does have to make a hand. If they don't make a hand and we get to the end where there's no tiles left, they have to pay everybody and they'll be bankrupt and the match will be over. Nice. I miss my Landiot. I miss my Buick LeSabre. That honestly was like one of the most comfy, nicest cars ever. And it was roomy. It fit people like me. I could fit bodies in the trunk if I ever got in that business. Like, it was all good, man. Yeah, fuck you, bitch. Oh, Christ. How the fuck did you get a... You're a little bitch. Alright, we're gonna get third again. It's okay. We had to play. It's just... They managed to just yank our chain there. Yeah. Just puke. Do I have a puke emote? Yeah, whatever. But no, that was the best. It fits so much stuff. My new car is like more. It uses up less space, but I basically have about the same amount of space. But it's not as roomy. But it's like comfy where you're sitting, even though it feels like to some of my this feels small, but like whatever space age design seating or whatever. It doesn't feel bad to sit in, and once you actually, like, unlike me, organize things properly, you actually have a pretty good amount of trunk space and stuff for the size of the car. So probably saves me quite a bit on trips just because it's light and it's really fuel efficient. So this is Ankao, not Ankao, it's like a headless form of Ishanten. Probably should have. No, we don't want to break this up. 4-8. Cannot call, unfortunately. Yeah. How are we doing on drop frames? Still 0 drop frames. We might have a winner. So it was the Wi-Fi, so there's local interference. Come on, Ian. This kid doesn't even need the tiles I need to go out. Come on, just give me them. We're gonna lose more rating getting third place. But... Oh god. Can we just fold here? Like, do I actually have to play this hand? No, I don't. We just fold. Damn right's correct drop number of frames. We're gonna fold here because just tactically, we really can't do anything here. We're not catching this guy. Match over. That's enough. This guy's bankrupt. Well, it's a good test stream. I have other things to be doing. But, they changed this, so these pop up at the same time now. There's no event ongoing, right? No. My coppers. But yeah, so that's exciting. That's exciting that this is reasonably working. I like it. Do you get one game of pinball before we're done? Maybe we get one game of pinball.
Welcome.
I don't know. This says Pinball FX 3. And And it's the Terra Invictus screen. Cool. It was supposed to be Pinball FX. Oh, well, we dropped frames because I was opening up something that takes up the stuff. I can't knock those frames because that was the process of loading the thing. It's a good one to try. Oh! Well, now I understand what happened. My stream failed. My stream stuff failed to update when I hate this with Twitch. Like, all I try to do is keep like a couple pages open that I need. And it's like, I'm not allowed to have... There you go, stream. Now, because it told me it updated successfully, and then I guess it never did. I was trying to stop the other music because that's not annoying at all to have two musics playing at the same time. Sometimes I do that, but not for this. That's annoying to y'all. Alright.
Ray, now you need the TV.
Now you need the hairdryer.
And I owe you podcast. Podcast hopefully later in the week. Maybe Thursday. We got playoffs. And I want to do the Star Ocean one that I've been promising forever. The whole reason we were doing the podcast. Whoa! Wow, what a rain.
Radar, assemble.
I was just trying to get control of the ball with shots that I know are going to be safe. The goal is to choose our jump. Or start radar. Radar was okay too.
Pick something.
Great! Now get that hairdryer. Radar Adventure. Fireworks collected. Those will be handy.
Oh, it was a perfect hit. That was bad. What a good start. It was kind of ruined by a bad drain. Maybe I could have given it a few more hits, but that was on a really, really good arc that I couldn't change. Uh-oh. Not so much for that.
Do it again.
Oh, it came out hot. Not so much for that. It came out way too hot. So, time machine lit. See what time machine we get. So this is a random mode. It's gonna be Saucer Attack. That's, except for one of them, they're all taken from other William Valley pinball machines. Oh, we're gonna lose right here. Oh, we didn't lose. Now we're gonna lose. That was really bad. I got a really bad start, and I could never catch up on it.
Nice dog.
spikes anymore. Get the extra. Shoot the dog. Got him. Yeah. Got him. Great. Now get the bathtub.
No way! Totally cool boss.
Hurry, pick something. Those are dangerous. Choose one. Flying machine assembled.
So go to the dog.
Whoa!
Oh, that was bad. Wow, we have a really low score, but that's okay. We don't need this game to last very long. Probably gonna wrap up after this. Have to figure out a router for this setup, and then the next step is to move all the port forwarding over and make sure that that all works, and then I'm probably pretty happy with it.
Yeah. Got him. Spike, you smell. Yeah. Fireworks collected.
No way!
Huh.
Ball.
What a freebie that was. Jalopy race.
The Great Jalopy Race. Careful.
Oh man, that right out lane has been
Anybody,
brutal. So in real life, this machine actually has a little spot above the rubber that guards the top part of the right out lane. There's actually a little. They didn't design it particularly great because there's a gap between the two. They're not slingshot rubbers, but basically just the elastic that they put around some of the little pins. And you can see that there's a little spot like where you can kind of see the red. Basically, a ball can find its way on the other side of the pin and basically be stuck there. And we were playing this the other day, and I basically I had a ball get into that crevasse, but because of the way that Pinball FX works,
Totally cool
I
boss.
didn't think the ball was going to get stuck. But in real life, it can
Something.
very easily get caught in there. I never get the extra ball on this. In real life, it's way easier to get it.
The Great Toilet Adventure. All we need now are matches.
going to be an all of the above, most likely.
No way!
No. Wow. Getting stiffed on awards, man. I get 2 multipliers and a...
Multi-ball is lit. Air tactical combat.
Got him. Get this dog away from me. Yeah.
I like that the propeller noise is still going because we're in that mission mode.
Fireworks collected.
I'm trying to get this multi-ball started. And not lose. Not losing is good too. Oh no, the crane's actually lowered right now. There goes my ball recycle. That's okay. So it's hard to tell, but the crane is currently lowered, which means it's basically blocking the door behind it. We're out of toast, I'm well aware. Let's go to the moon. Oh, we're just gonna lose. Alright. Game over. Alright, cool stuff. I have to figure out. So hopefully during the week we can
You're all right.
It's gonna make me jump champion. I don't know why I have to type this in. But on tap for this week when I actually get some time, hopefully. Goddess of Wisdom, which is the Zelda 3 Link to the Past ROM hack that Yogi wanted me to play. I think Yogi's already played through it. I don't know how far he is, because I was like, well, because I didn't have internet for several days. Yeah, so we'll see about that. And then podcast stuff, review of Star Ocean Last Hope, and maybe some other game on tap for review too. I forget which it is. Maybe we talked about doing a pinball episode. Koi and I, we were talking about doing something else too. But that's loosely where stuff is at. A whole bunch of con stuff, and hopefully I can kind of find a way to right the damn ship. But I would really like my drugs to be solved. I don't understand why they're still not. But anywho, that is GG. How did we do on Elden Ring? Okay, so we did not drop any more frames during that, so that is quite positive. So we went about an hour, and yeah, I mean it's not like it's you know just yeah. So you streaming, Koya? Yeah, I'm honestly impressed. I don't understand why it's reasonably good internet. Okay, I should not be this good, but it is. Well, one thing that might happen though is like once people like one thing I was not told by them, but just one thing I loosely think would happen is like if a lot of people started using this in the area, well then they would have to increase the bandwidth somehow. All right, take it easy, y'all. Have a good Sunday. See you when I get more things under wraps. But thanks for coming by, everybody. See you.